My friend Drew Devlin from the Gulf of the Farallones Marine Sanctuary invited me to go on a little cruise on a lovely summer's day.
Okay, we're on a 65-foot vessel, the Fulmar, on our way to the Farallon Islands. It's a rough day on the bay. We got an early start. I'm really looking forward to this trip. I've been wanting to go to the Farallones since I was a kid. I've had a couple aborted trips. We actually tried to kayak out there once, and we turned around. After a couple hours, the fog and the wind came up, and we promised ourselves we weren't going to go out in that situation. Another time I was supposed to go out on a Coast Guard helicopter to deliver Thanksgiving turkeys to the crew. The Farallon Islands are a foreboding and relatively unknown island. It's part of the Gulf of the Farallones National Marine Sanctuary. Our goal today is to follow a transect, and we're actually doing research with scientists from the Marine Sanctuary. There's volunteers on board here that this is a perk for them, believe it or not. They're going to be participating in the survey, and it's an outreach to the public. These are our tax dollars at work. Here we go, Golden Gate Bridge, Farallon Islands beyond.
Looking at different ways of observing.
We're passing Point Bonita, the westernmost entrance to San Francisco Bay. This was an important lighthouse station. There's shipwrecks all through these waters. The Potato Patch Shoal, just west of the point, is a shallow, only 20-foot deep section. It's literally the end of the Sacramento River, and the sediments of San Francisco Bay are emptied at this spot out here. The tide is going out. It's rough enough to churn butter. We've got 15, 20 knot winds. It's going to be a long slog out to the islands. We're happy to be here.
That was nice. That was good. That's where you were, right?
I was at Forward.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The wheel out. All right.
Well, sometimes you got to be careful what you wish for. We've been following this transect line for 3 hours, and we're finally out here. It's a godforsaken, flea-bitten piece of rock, but I love it. The Southeast Farallon Islands coming up behind us. I've waited my whole life to get out here. We're gonna pull in and get some shelter behind the rock. I wasn't feeling so well, but I got the C-band on now, as prescribed by the Royal Navy, and it seems to really work. I hope there's a little bit of lee in here where everybody needs a little rest. For 3 hours, the scientists have been doing a survey along a transect line, and we've just been beating into it, pounding, pounding, pounding into the seas. No mercy, but they've seen whales and lots of birds. Birds, birds, birds. Thank God we're almost there.
They just kind of get blown out here, or they come out here by mistake, because it's just the first year owls. Yeah.
Over down there?
Yeah, maybe.
Peter, I wanted to ask you, you've been observing the seabirds out here for quite a number of years, right? So what is it about the Farallon Islands here that it makes it so special for seabirds?
Well, it's the biggest seabird colony in the contiguous United States. So there's 170,000 common murres out here. Western gulls, 12 different seabirds breed on the island, so it's a great place to see seabirds.
This is Eric Larson. He's a captain on the Fulmar, and right now you're maneuvering in this cove just to keep us off the rocks, huh?
Exactly, out of the wind, off the rocks, and cooking some lunch in the meantime.
Well, this is a great boat. What did you think of that ride coming upwind?
You know, not as bad as it could be, but doing the transect at that speed, definitely a little bouncy. So
Yeah.
But you know, any other, if we were driving slower, we probably can't keep it on course as well. So yeah, just a little lumpy out there, a little windy today.
So how many times do you think you've been out here?
This is only my second time out here. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. I've worked, you know, in the surrounding areas, but only my second time in the isle.
Wow, great.
Yeah, the first captain generally grabs all the fun jobs.
Yeah, he
I get
cherry
to
picked
fill in,
it.
so yeah. So today we're both here. Kind of nice. Sun's just popping out. Some animals out here.
Yeah, we paid the price, but been rewarded.
Nice out here.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm here with Lon. What's your last name?
Otterby.
I'm here with Lon Otterby, who's our favorite docent on Nuevo Island. And Lon, when was the last time you were out here at the Farallones?
It was 20 years ago on a fishing trip.
Oh, you were
Actually,
fishing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just wonderful to be back.
Catching anything today?
Catching a lot of birds.
Yeah.
There's great birds. We saw that one humpback whale on the way out. And, what was he, 7 white-sided dolphins. The mirrors nesting up in this one cavern here. They're just amazing.
Yeah.
Just right on top of each other. It's like over at the Devil's Rock, I guess.
You think that it's just packed in there as thick as they can be?
Yeah. I've heard that that's a kind of a little defense mechanism. They just nest on top of each other, and then predator birds like the gulls can't get in there.
Oh.
Just go.
Some impressions from our epic voyage out to the Farallon Islands. I realized that I've been pretending to be a marine mammal. And we had a stoic bunch here today with some seasoned sea travelers, but all of us felt a bit of motion sickness on the way out. And coming back, running with the swell was much smoother, much more pleasant. We were able to spot more marine mammals. There were whales and dolphins out here, but I'm glad to be back in San Francisco, underneath the Golden Gate Bridge, in the city by the bay. I'd like to visit the Farallones again sometime, but maybe on a smoother day.